Tanya's books bring a simplicity, a breaking down of something that we think is really complex and scary in our lives. But what they're actually doing, this Body Life Skill program breaks it down so that you can look at your life and find a guide almost. You can go like, okay, what's happening? It's like a recipe where you go like, this is where I'm at, this is what I need to do for myself to come back to myself.
So what is the Body Life Skills program?
It's not a quick fix, it's not a relief, it's not a solution in any way. It's actually offering people a way of living. And when they take away that way of livingness for themselves, they get to see that they're actually the master of themselves going forward, and they have the opportunity to bring in place the strategies to make changes that really support themselves.
So it's a really practical book, I would say, that could be carried in your handbag almost.
To get all this knowledge, all this information, like page after page after page, with examples, with charts, with dot points, that was just incredible.
What are you seeing day to day in your clinic and in your own life?
I guess what I'm seeing on an anecdotal level is a lot of people out there wanting to change behaviour. Yeah, and a lot of people putting in place strategies in an attempt to either change their own behaviour or to support behaviour change in other people. But I'm often known as the last resort person. It's like we've been everywhere else, but whatever we've tried, whatever we've implemented, it just hasn't worked. Why, when we have more resources available to support with education, disability, mental health, drug and alcohol in the Justice Department, why, when we've got all these resources, that things are getting worse?
You have talked about the fact that life is the classroom, so you're taking from what you're learning from your own personal professional experience and you're offering that to humanity on a large scale.
Yeah. The books are never about us sitting down and going, what do we think is needed? The books are in response to what is repetitiously being shared in the clinical setting.
The book is for everybody.
Look, the reality is, Sarah, is that every single person has in their repertoire a group of behaviours that they prefer not to be using. Yeah? And then if you ask everybody, have you ever tried to change those behaviours, generally the whole room's hands go up. So the reality is the program is for all of us. Yeah, every single person that wants to truly bring about lasting behaviour change for themselves or to support that in others.
It's simple, it's simply laid out.
It brings something that I haven't really seen in many other books, and that simplicity is what we're looking for.
It can easily be followed.
All the books we have written and produced so far come from a life experience in the clinic with Tanya. So we are informed by humanity as to what kind of book is now needed, and we have a few more ideas in the drawer. They're in the pipeline. They're coming out soonish. I mean, you know, we're doing our very best, but there's ideas, and sometimes they're also a bit too early. So we wait until that time comes, and then we bring that out, and the next one, and then the next one. So I'd say we're producing books for a while yet.
Every now and every then I look up to the stars, and I know there is a part of me that reaches far. And when I walk around